Armchair storm chasing. That's right. Today I'm going to tell you about armchair storm chasing and about storm chasing in general. And this is how we do armchair storm chasing. That's right. Now, storm chasing. Now, see, there's some storm chasing websites and stuff. Last year I went storm chasing. I went real storm chasing, not just armchair storm chasing, but real storm chasing. And that was out in Kansas and Oklahoma. That's right. But see, this weekend, now this weekend I was gonna go storm chasing this weekend. I was gonna go storm chasing this weekend, but then it turned out there weren't going to be any major tornadoes. On the map, it looked like there weren't going to be any big tornadoes like anywhere where we were able to get to. So my plans for storm chasing this weekend were ruined. That's right, they were ruined. So anyway, I said I get to stay at home and do armchair storm chasing. That's right. Now storm chasing has been around longer than the internet has. So it used to be that people didn't have like Google and stuff like that in their cars. They didn't have Google or Google Maps or websites or anything like that in their cars. Instead they had like printed maps that they had in their cars, and they had to walk around. They had to drive around like this in their cars with their maps unfolded, going like that and throwing their maps around. But those days are gone. Now everybody has Google and stuff. So, but there's some good websites though. We can do some armchair storm chasing like this. Like this right here is Chaser TV. And right now there's a big tornado going on. According to Daily Coast, there's a big tornado going on near, it's right now there's a tornado near Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina. That's right. So, and that was completely unexpected. But anyway, Anyway, this is the map on Chaser TV, chasertv.com, and it looks like there's only one storm chaser out anywhere in the U.S. right now, and they're way out in western Kansas. Okay, they're way out in western Kansas. So, and I don't want to show anybody their actual photography they've got out there now, because somebody might say, it's copyrighted. So there's one storm chaser right now, and they're in western Kansas, and there's one other one on the list, but they're in Kuala Lumpur. So, but the only one in the U.S. is in western Kansas. But here's where the real tornadoes are. The real tornadoes are over here in North Carolina and Virginia right about now, and we're missing those because we didn't know about them. I don't know if we would have been able to get to them in time anyway. But the real heavy action right now is it's near probably Roanoke Rapids or Rocky Mount, North Carolina. So we're gonna have to do some arm chasing like this. Like we're gonna have to go. See where I've got the cursor moving around, going. Driving into it on that map, because that's what cool people do. See, now whenever cool people, that's what cool people do. Cool people make sounds like that when they're driving, when they're looking at a map. When they're looking at a map and they're tracing their route on the map, they make sounds like. That's what cool people do, like me. Cool people like me do that. We make it sound like a car engine, like a car motor going. When we reach a turn, we go. But that's what we do. When you think of tornadoes, you think of a tornado like a giant toilet. That's right. A tornado is kind of like a giant toilet when it flushes and it swirls around and around. That's sort of like what a toilet or what a tornado is like. It's like a great big toilet in the sky. That's right. So tornadoes are like that. So anyway, see, we've got this stuff right here. That's Raleigh right there. That's Raleigh. Really? No, Raleigh. And the big storms look like they start around Wilson, North Carolina, and up to Rocky Mount, North Carolina, and up to Emporia, Virginia, maybe even eastern Franklin, Virginia, and Suffolk, Virginia, and maybe Farmville, North Carolina. But there's absolutely nothing anywhere else in the whole country. And the only storm chaser that's on Chaser TV right now is in Kansas. So they're missing out on all this. And I thought there was another storm chasing website that had a map, but I don't think there was. I think it was this one, but this one looks different from the one. If this is the same one, they look different from the one I saw last year. I think it's the same one, but it's just that it looks different. So okay. Getting more email here. But anyway, this week's storm chasing plans were. So that's the story of storm chasing and how we do armchair storm chasing.